Hi, I'm Paul. This is the second video that I'm doing for the day. So if you watched the previous video and you realize, you recognize that I'm wearing the same shirt, that's why. It's June 2nd, 2026. The reason for this video is that there's there's a lot of YouTube creators that I watch, and I did the same thing in an earlier video. I suggested if you're considering doing YouTube or creating a YouTube channel, or if you already have one and you're still new to it and you're really not doing much, is to just go out there and just start recording videos. And there's a YouTuber, I believe he's 82 years old right now. I think he put his first YouTube channel, or he first put his channel up when he was 80. And the name of the channel is Old Me Living Better. And I'll put a link in the description. And I like watching this guy. I don't know what his name is, but I enjoy watching him. And he helps motivate me. But he did a video, I believe it was recently. I just saw the video yesterday, and he was talking about how to not just put a YouTube channel up, do it smart, which I agree with. But at the same time, in my case, and probably with in the case of a lot of other people, when I was brand new to YouTube, and even still now I don't know what this looks like because I'm kind of in a shaded area and the sun's, it's around 6 o'clock now, so it might, I'm not sure how this is going to look, but to be honest with you, I don't care. It's not that I disagree with them about doing the video, creating videos and doing it smart. For someone like me, I just need to get out there and just start doing them, and basically hope for the best, and just do it to learn the process, get used to sitting in front of a camera or your phone. And again, right now I'm using my iPhone 17 Pro. Just get out there and start making some videos, and don't worry about the quality so much. Listen to it afterwards, do some editing, and I'm really big on getting the audio correct, to getting it at the proper level. And I'm going to do some videos about that, how I do that, some people upload their videos really loud, and what YouTube does is to keep from blowing the listeners' eardrums out, they'll push it down. But if you upload the audio and the video too low, they don't bring it up. Although they've got some settings now that if the person watching goes into the settings and changes it, it'll kind of compensate for that a little bit. I think that's relatively new. But getting back to just putting up a YouTube video, again, I said this in one of my earlier videos, just get out there and do it. Just start recording, and don't be a perfectionist about it. That's what caused me to stop doing videos a few years ago, from my amateur photography channel. And matter of fact, I just tried to do this is Tuesday, June 2nd, 2026. I tried doing a YouTube video for my amateur photography channel, a little tutorial, over this past weekend, and I couldn't get it done. It's just really weird. So there's something about, I don't know if it's just me or if it's just people in general. I think it's people in general. When you go to create it, if I'm sitting here talking to a friend or just even a total stranger, the way I talk to them right now is basically how I would sound. I'm just being calm, just being relaxed. But when I get in front of the microphone and the camera, when I'm trying to do a tutorial, it's like I'm a different person. It's like I've got this other personality, and that personality is kind of weird. It's like I'm very self-conscious and very, I wouldn't say nervous, but I'm not me. I'm not relaxed. I'm almost performing. And I'm just very rigid, and I don't understand why. So it's like I have two different personalities. This is at least this is the way I perceive it. This is the way I am if I'm talking to if I was sitting across a table, across from somebody, sitting at a table in a restaurant, having a cup of coffee and talking to them, or just out, or if I'm at work. This is the way this is my personality. This is the way I act and react. But if I go try to do a tutorial on my amateur photography channel, it's totally different. I mean, even the way the video starts, I'm just very rigid, and I think it's because I'm so worried about making a mistake, and I'm so focused on what the steps are. And I don't do bullet points, or I don't do notes or anything like that, which is probably part of the problem. But I'm so self-conscious about making a mistake. I have a hard time getting the video done without having to start and stop and things like that. The videos that I'm doing for this channel, and this will be I think the 5th video. It's all done in one take. I haven't had to do any editing. I just sit down, start talking, and again, behind the camera, some people walk by. That's another thing that's kind of, I'm trying to get over feeling awkward or out of place, or nervous about other people walking around while I'm doing this. Now this is a really nice park in Naperville, Illinois, called Knock Knolls Park. It's a frisbee golf park, and then they got a bunch of other little picnic areas, and there's a pavilion behind me. This is kind of off to the side, and it's off the regular path. There's bike paths, walking paths, things like that. But this is kind of off to its own. So there's very few people out here during the week. I imagine on the weekends it's probably pretty busy because of the pavilion, but during the week, it's pretty quiet. So that's not bad. I mean, there's some kids over here that were fishing, stuff like that, so you might hear them. But it's just weird. It's just if I'm doing a tutorial, I'm just like another person, and I don't get it, and I don't know why I can't relax. Yeah, and I'll be doing it in my condo where there's nobody else around, perfectly quiet, and I'm just like a nervous wreck doing it, and I need to get over that and just maybe start the video off somewhere like this, and then go back there, and then kind of just. So the introduction part of it is over with, and maybe I'll be more relaxed, and maybe just have a cup of coffee with me or something to drink, or just relax. And I don't know if you're having that kind of an issue. I would think that if you're new to YouTube, relatively new, or if you're thinking about being a content creator, being self-conscious and nervous and stuff like that, that's just part of the process. Just get out there, start recording, and you know what? I should have, well, again, I was doing tutorials, but as of now, I probably the best thing is just to get out there and start recording when there's other people around, and just get over it and don't worry about it. And if there's some noise in the background, people talking, kids screaming, whatever, I mean, normally, if I was doing this before, I'd probably started and stopped the video and started over again. But that's just part of the deal as far as making YouTube videos. And people are going to look at you and they're going to think you're weird, but who cares? You're never going to see them again anyways, more than likely. So And if they see you, then maybe they'll see you on YouTube. So I just thought I'd do a little video about like that. So it's not that I'm disagreeing with the content creator about not just getting out there and doing it smart. I agree with that. But I also believe that that may, you know, have a level of perfectionism in it that, I mean, what is doing it smart? I mean, I understand, have a topic, have something to talk about, you know, make sure your audio is good. I mean, if you're going to do this, and if you only have a camera, and I think like with an iPhone 15 or later, or even probably even an iPhone 14. I don't know about Samsung phones, but just use your phone and just get a decent wireless microphone. Like this is the DJI Mic 3. I have the Mic Mini. I just ordered the Mic 2 because I want to have a lavalier. These don't have the jack for a lavalier mic. Rode makes good wireless microphones, Hollyland, so there's a bunch. So I just used, I've said this before, just use DJI. But you want to have good, clean audio. The video, I mean, if I'm in the shadows right now, I don't know what it's going to look like, but that's not, that comes second, a distant second to the audio. If the audio sounds good, people will watch it. If the audio doesn't sound good, if it's clipping, if it's too loud or if it's too low, or if it's, you know, if you're going to use the microphone that's on the camera, not that like the iPhone 17, I had an issue, you know, getting these microphones to sync with it initially, and it was just recording off of the microphone of the phone, of the iPhone. It's not bad. I mean, if you can't afford it, then just use that. Just don't be too far away from the camera. Try to get as you know, close as possible. But just don't spend a lot of money. Just start creating some videos, post them, and then just take it from there. And have fun with it, and try to be relaxed, and try to be yourself. And I'm sure over a period of time, it'll work out just fine for you. So anyways, I hope you got something out of this. I'd appreciate it if you'd give it a like, if you'd subscribe. I don't have any subscribers on this channel yet. It's still new. And leave a comment. And I will try to, you know, to respond to as many comments as possible. And at this stage, I only have one comment from my first, I think it's three videos, but somebody did comment. I didn't get a like, but I got a comment, so that's progress. So thanks for watching.